Okay, number 3, given the following program segment, select the minimum set of data required to test all of the cases. Okay, so we have 3 cases here. Case 1 is that we get excellent. Case 2 is that we get not too bad. And case 3 is that we get study harder next time. So the 3 values that I have, no matter what they are, I need one of them to tell me that it's excellent. I need one of them to test the not too bad. And then I need the third one to test study harder next time. Not necessarily in that order, right? So my first test could test not too bad. Then my second test could test excellent. And then my third one could test study harder next time. But I need the 3 values to test all 3 of the different outputs or the different prints. So if we look at, for example, A, using 90, 90 would fall into the category of being greater than or equal to 90. So 90 tests the excellent. And then so far so good. So then we move on to 70. And then we say, okay, well, 70 doesn't fall into being greater than or equal to 90. So then otherwise, okay, check if 70 is greater than or equal to 75. It's not. So then that would force me to run the else and print study harder next time. So 70 would print the study harder next time. So far, so good. 90 is going to test excellent. 70 is going to test study harder next time. So then I just need this last one to test the not too bad. And this is where the problem is. 65 greater than or equal to 90? No. So then else if is 65 greater than or equal to 75? Also no. So then it automatically runs the else, and so 65 would end up printing the same study harder next time, which 70 printed. So this is not correct because it will not test all of the cases. Using those 3 test values, I did not test not too bad. So with the correct answer, B, you can see that, again, if we start with the 90, 90 will test the excellent. And then moving on to 80. So 80 greater than or equal to 90? No. So then else is 80 greater than or equal to 75? Yes. So 80 will end up running the else if, and it will print not too bad. And then lastly, like we saw before, 70 will be false, and then else if 70 greater than or equal to 75 false, and so that will print the study harder next time. So notice that with 90, 80, and 70, we get all 3 tests for all 3 cases. No other ones, if you test all of them, will actually test all the 3 cases separately. They will always test 2 of the same. So for example, on part C, or answer C rather, 70 and 60 will both print study harder next time. And on D, 90 and 95 will both print excellent. So they miss on printing one of them because if 2 of your cases test the same thing, then that means that you're going to have one that's going to end up not being tested at minimum.